Most of us believe that providing development assistance to countries struggling with poverty is a good and ethical thing to do. But the question that we might sometimes ask is, does aid really make a difference? The good news is, the answer is a resounding yes, and the numbers tell the story. In 1990, 440 women died for every 100,000 live births. After 2 decades of investment in health workers, health services and preventative care, that number has dropped radically, meaning every year an additional 255,000 women across the world survive childbirth. In East Asia, the number of deaths have declined by 70%. That's great news, but the global picture is not even. In sub-Saharan Africa, while there's been progress, that number's just 30%. It's a common pattern if we look at a whole range of other issues, including child health, access to clean water, and food security. The world is taking huge strides forward in extending the benefits of development to all. But for about 1 billion people in countries in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia, progress is much slower. These nations are the most vulnerable to things like conflict, climate change, and natural disasters that create additional obstacles to people's ability to lead full and sustainable lives. Of the 10 nations with the highest maternal death rate, all have emerged from long-running conflicts over the last decade. And at the top of the list, the world's newest nation, South Sudan. While the people of South Sudan celebrated independence in 2011, the most recent figures suggest that up to 1 in 7 South Sudanese women are still likely to die in childbirth. Decades of war destroyed infrastructure and prevented the country from investing in training critical health workers. Its government estimates that in a nation of over 10 million people, there are less than 200 trained midwives. But really, the need is for more like 2,000. UnitingWorld, together with our partner, the Presbyterian Relief and Development Agency, are investing in training a new generation of midwives who will work across the rural parts of South Sudan. The Land Midwifery Training School has already trained 59 midwives, and another cohort are studying right now. It's an example of a simple investment of Australian aid in providing access to quality maternal and child health services that is literally saving the lives of thousands of women and children.